Views expressed here are not supported by and do not reflect those of the Evening Rush Network. Viewers' discretion is advised.
This is Relationship-ish, where we talk about the cornerstone of every relationship, connections. 9 p.m.
We're live.
Marriage, sex,
And we're having a great time already.
yourself, your family, divorce, your ex, your co-workers, your friends, your situation, your lover, your mother, you name it, connections. And we always have a great time.
Of course you had to mess
With your
it up, right?
hosts, V and Cash.
What's up? What's up? What's up? It's Thursday night, 8 o'clock. You know what it is, relationship-ish. When we talk about the cornerstone of every relationship. So I gotta let you know, V is on vacation. I'm kind of jealous, but it's okay because we have our sub in, Nikki. Thank you for joining us. Pew, 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 pew. No, I'm serious. Dawn, we have to get pew, 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 pew.
That's what you want to officially be your.
Yes, that's relationship issues sound effect.
Can we vote?
You know, my camera is like off. There we go.
Can we vote?
You don't like pew 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 pew?
I'm not so sure. Can we try out some different sounds and then decide which one captures the essence?
Okay, that's all I'm going to say to that. That's all I'm going to say to that. So, at Glow, what did you like have, we haven't been on since what, Thanksgiving? I feel like forever.
Yep, since right before Christmas.
Christmas. How was your Christmas?
It was fantastic.
Oh, what did you do?
Well, I feel like for Thanksgiving, we went a little rogue and did a breakfast. So then for Christmas, we brought it back to the original stylings and had a good Southern meal we had string beans and potatoes and mac and cheese and ribs and baked chicken. And it was really good.
Happy New Year.
That was good.
Yes, girl.
Yes.
And well, you've been here. It has been nonstop since Thanksgiving. Okay. So we had Thanksgiving, then we had Party of V, and then we had our own Christmas gathering here. I actually cooked. Wait, I can't cook. I always say that so I don't have to cook, right? So
what was on your menu? What was on your menu?
I made lasagna. We had
was it a cheese lasagna or a meat lasagna?
Oh, it's a meat lasagna.
Okay,
I'm not
spinach noodles or regular noodles?
What?
I'm just
French noodles.
Spinach.
Oh no, it was regular lasagna, and then I made a ham again, and then I made sweet potatoes, the poon.
Okay,
the poon came out kind of good.
Okay,
and I don't remember what else we had. We had some green stuff. I don't know, and then we had New Year's Eve, and that was good. But I don't think we had anything to eat for New Year's Eve. I don't remember New Year's Eve. It went to a blur. And then I had my son's birthday, and that was like a marathon. And then we had his christening. Good God. It was a marathon. We were just marathoning it, and it was so great. It was so good. And I'm going to say I put up a Christmas tree, and I haven't done that for forever. But it's my son's first birthday. I meant Christmas, so he had to have the Christmas tree.
It was a real tree, right?
It was a real tree.
Okay, so
I went and got a real tree. I tied it to the hood. I was like, oh, I don't know. This is my first time doing this. I'm not used to this. This is real. And
do you think you got the right size tree, or you think you're going to go bigger next year?
I'm going to go bigger. I gotta go bigger. I gotta go bigger. I mean, I gotta go bigger. It was 7 foot King of Christmas. Yeah, it's gonna be. I think my mom used to get like almost a 10-foot tree. So
Wow.
yeah, she used to get a 10-foot tree. So I have to come up to that. They have the best tree.
Oh,
Oh,
King
King
of
of
Christmas.
Christmas has the best
Oh.
trees. I never even
Hmm.
heard of that. Is that in where is that? That's in New York. I've never heard of it. But um
And
I'm
for
gonna
her,
have, I'm
for
gonna have
your
to come up.
for the trees that you had, were they the white lights or colored lights or lots of ornaments?
I
Or
had no. I had lots of ornaments, but the tree lights were only white and white blinking.
okay.
I think I did an excellent job because this is my first tree. I'm not lying. It has to be in like probably like 15 years. This is my
Hmm.
first live tree. So I did it for my son.
Yeah, we didn't have
I
a lot. We
did.
didn't have a live tree. We had a little cute table, artificial tree. But it was so cute. And
I had a table
the
tree.
bottom of the tree was like decorated because it kind of looked like a candy cane. So
Hmm.
it had the, red and white. So it was very festive. Yes. So
Okay. Well, that's nice. That's okay. You did it.
mhm.
You did your Christmas. I usually have just a table tree. I just put the tree right there on the table and
Right.
we put all the gifts under it. I'm just gonna be real. That's real easy. You just put the little ornaments on. It's
But I
about
real
2 feet.
but I realized how much I like the lights more than anything else.
You
So
like the lights. What do you
yeah, I
mean?
like the lights, like because I feel like even on the little tree, I was so excited just to turn on the lights. Some people for the Christmas, it's about the ornaments or, the decorating. I just like the lights. Hence why
Mm.
someone got me a Northern Lights box. And I like how I can just plug it in and the lights go everywhere. And yeah.
Okay, baby.
It's relaxing.
Anyway, no, I like the lights too. And my son loves the lights because I bought him a little Hess truck and he is doing it with that little Hess truck. Woo, 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 woo. But anyway, so I had a fabulous, I cannot complain about my Christmas. I cannot because it was great. It was definitely a great Christmas. So, yay to Christmas.
Yes, the holiday season.
Did you know today is International Choreographers Day?
Really?
Yes, today is International Choreographers Day. And so it helps us appreciate the art. And I love choreography.
Yes.
So I was so excited to see that it was there. I was like, there are so many days that I have no idea about.
Mm-hmm.
So I am loving it. So that is what it is, International Choreographers Day. Let's
Hey,
do it,
Sean.
Sean. So yeah, that was the it. So what
I
is
think,
the
well, I also think that people sometimes forget about the power and impact of the choreographer. Like, I feel like if you're not into the world of dance and arts, you just kind of
Mhm.
go to the show and you're like, this is great. This is great. But now that I've had the chance to see more of what happens behind the scenes, you realize, or I can now appreciate even more
Mhm.
all of the layers that are in there and the impact and power of the choreographer. So I am glad that there's a moment to reflect and appreciate.
But oh my goodness. So I'm doing choreography for this group right now. And
Hmm.
let me just tell you, uh, if you thought I was mean before, I cannot take it. I'm like, they're like, you know what I was thinking? Instead of doing this step and you go 1, 2, 3, I was thinking that I go like, and I'm like, I don't know. Stand
They
back
like
in
to
line
do
and
their
let's
own
go.
choreography. They like to embellish.
Yeah, no. Do what I'm asking you to do. Thank you. Thank you. That's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just trying to let you know. Shut up. Um
So, yeah. So it sounds like our word of the day might be something that you need post this play.
oh, what's the word of the day?
Excursion, or word of the week, excursion.
Excursion. That sounds like you're cursing somebody.
No, it's a short trip to just get away for pleasure, reset,
Oh, so V is on an
An
excursion.
excursion. Yes.
No, I
Yes.
think she's on a vacation. She ain't no excursion. Oh, V is on a vacation. So is Dawn. Wait a second. Wait a second. Did they go on an excursion and leave me out?
Maybe.
Oh, wait a minute.
Maybe.
Wait a minute. I bet they went on an excursion and they left me because neither of them are here.
Mm, mm.
All right. You know what? I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to, a short trip. I need one of those. I've counted days. It's so far away from my next excursion.
But in terms of, there'll be the next coming holidays. So we'll have Martin
What
Luther
holidays?
King.
Oh, Martin Luther for King celebrate.
So
King,
that'll
King,
be
do
a
you remember
holiday.
that song? Nobody remembers that song but me.
And then February, there's some, pauses. So, maybe an excursion in February.
Okay. Maybe I'll have an excursion. Oh, maybe Valentine's Day.
Okay.
Maybe Valentine's Day.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody? I'm just.
Oh, we have folks who remember that
Oh,
song.
you remember that song? Yeah. Anybody out there for King celebrate? King, we're all in a line like.
I don't know.
King celebrate. All the rest of the words, it was like King celebrate. King celebrate. Oh God. What song is that? He didn't go to a black school. Obviously, he didn't go to a black school because everybody in the black schools
I don't
know
remember
that
that.
song. I'm just saying. You need to look it up. Okay, sir. I don't even know who sang that song. And we don't have anybody here to tell us who sang that song. Anybody? I don't even know the name of the song. But that's the only words that I
That's
remember.
the only part you remember, King
Because
celebrate.
those
How
are
do you
the
know
only
it's
words that I think I sang when I was up on that stage. I was
the chorus? So you did the chorus.
King celebrate. King so look.
And that's your homework before
What's my
Martin
homework?
Luther King Day, to learn,
Oh, to get that song so I can
to
sing
at
it
least
through?
get that
Then
song.
we would
to
have
maybe,
nobody watching this show.
huh?
We have nobody watching this show. And be like, please stop singing. Oh,
King
Holiday.
Holiday.
It's Iris. Yes, she's our fact checker, King
Yes.
Holiday. And so, yeah, we had to sing that. And as a kid, you're so embarrassed. So you're gonna be like, King celebrate. It was awful. But then maybe I'm dating myself. I don't know. I think I don't know anybody who sings songs anymore. Like I don't hear about kids having like gatherings where they're singing anymore. It's like we have the day off, but no celebrations are going on, at least in my head. But anyway, so what is my pause for the day? And I know people are talking about this pause. Let's take a moment. This subway attack. Now, you want in New York, they have this congestion pricing because they don't want you to drive your car, right? After you go down 60th Street, they're like, no, we're gonna
Below
charge
60, right?
below 60. I think it's $9. It was like 15,
Right,
but then
$9 each way.
each. I don't even know what it
Oh,
is. I just know that it's $9
right.
that you have to pay. So you have to pay. You cross the bridge, you gotta pay, and then you gotta pay this $9 congestion pricing. So they're like, everybody take the train. Everybody take the train. Now, $9 once a day.
Oh, okay.
But for me, that would be like $27 a day to come into the city. That would be $27 total. Who's
Oh, for all the
making
bridges.
$27 a day to pay for toll and gas? And there's no train that I can take that would put me into the city. There's no train. I would have to take a bus to the train
Mm-hmm.
to the subway, and that costs, I don't know how much money. Okay, because the train costs like $30 pass. Okay, the lady was on the train, fell asleep, and this is the scary part. The train came to the end of the whatever, the train track, and it was sitting there waiting to be cleaned. The man lit the woman on fire, fanned the flames with a shirt to make sure it would get going, and then sat down in the train station and watched the woman burn.
Very
What
scary.
the hey diddle cat in a fiddle hell is going on?
And then claimed no memory of it. It didn't happen.
You fanned. They saw him on video surveillance fanning the flame to make sure it gets going.
There's just so many unhinged people, because you have that fire, but then I know I had seen something about someone being pushed on the tracks. So with like in the first 10 days of the year, or we've already had 2 instances, that have been reported in this way of some violence occurring. So that person who was pushed into the tracks, he's in the hospital. But
okay, still. But the thing for me is this man sat down like he was watching a barbecue. I just don't understand. This is sick. And so before we came on and we're talking about like vigilante, like, are people becoming vigilantes, and is that okay? I wish there was a vigilante around, because we need Batman.
We
need a Batman. Because this is crazy. I think real life is coming. Like Sean was like, no train for me. Irish was like, people are sick. Ronisha is like, no one tried to put her.
But they can't. That's what Sean's saying. They can't. There's no water unless someone had water or had something. Smother. Yeah. But
smother the flames or something, but the whole idea.
Was she on the train? She was asleep.
She was sleeping on the train because the train went to the end.
Right.
And
so
they
there was
were
no one
waiting
there.
for
right. It was just
the train to go the other way. Stop. Ronish, you going to hell? You're going to hell. You watching Smokey the Bear too much. Know what you're gonna do. Stop, drop, and roll. Like Smokey the Bear. But oh my God, this is why insane people become vigilantes. Because right there, run to the bush. Sean, shut up. Shut up. Both of y'all are crazy.
They're giving some strategies.
Well, I don't need these strategies, because guess what? I'm not riding the train.
Like Iris said, some of the stops are so desolate. It's like there isn't anything that you can.
Nope. They want us to ride the train. Where are they putting the cops on the train? Why are there no cops on the train? And the woman, Help me on this because I'm not riding the train. I told you when I ride the train, I don't even want to touch anything. I'm like balancing like this. I'm like, okay, sorry, but I'm balancing. And then when I see people who are talking to themselves on the train, you know what I do? I talk to myself too. I'd be like, oh no.
I don't know, that might maybe
Look,
used to be a good
look,
remedy, but I don't know if now that might encourage
look.
discussion.
There was also an accelerant. I don't know about the accelerant,
Right, an
but
accelerant, really? What
I
did he
know
have
that
as an
he was
accelerant? Liquor?
fanning the flames. That was the only part. When I read the article and they were like, he fanned the flame with a t-shirt.
Far from any type of, yeah.
I'm just saying, this is
So
sick.
scary.
But what did you sat down and ate popcorn? Like, what were you do? Like, what's sick?
But
Because
if it was
if a
part
person is burning, it has to smell horrible. Because imagine when you burn meat, it makes you want to throw up so bad. Yeah, that's right. Act crazy if you want. I'm gonna act
because the way
crazy.
she was on fire wasn't just a fire.
Look, I'm gonna act crazy, but I'm not taking a train, so it's okay. Uber, my own car, somebody else's car. V, come get me, Nikki, because I'm not taking the train. We're done. We're done with the train. And you know
You're
what?
not willing to give
If
it a chance in the
somebody
daylight,
was like,
in that
"Oh,
active.
I want to take my godson on a train to go to the no, ma'am. You're good. Pay for that
I know
Uber.
it's over.
No, pay for the Uber. Pay for the Uber.
And then what about the bus?
I don't know. Anything crazy happen on the bus?
I haven't heard anything.
I don't know how the bus makes money because legit, I was taking a bus like a couple of months ago, and I don't know how this bus thing works, but you know
where
those
people get on the
super
back?
long buses, and people just got on, and I didn't see them pay.
Did they use the machine?
I didn't see them pay. I don't know. I cannot say confirm nor deny.
Right.
But how does that long bus thing work? Because they legit got on the middle of the bus, and I just looked at them, and they sat down.
There are always crazy people on the bus. Okay, so looks like
I'm telling you, if you have to ride it, be like, ding dong. Oh, so how are you doing? You're good? Ding dong. I am so good today. Oh, I have a tick. It's okay. Ding dong. I have a tick.
Guardian angels, yes.
A bus in Queens.
Other neighborhood watch.
Windows cracked open. There are a lot of people who just get that's what I'm talking about. I don't understand how they do it. Bring the guardian angels back. Oh my God, how are you?
I was like, I don't know if it's gonna work.
She's on an excursion, people.
Yes, how was your excursion?
It was very good. I didn't know if I was gonna be able to do this. I'm on my phone. I'm like, okay.
How exciting.
I'm like, because Cash thought I was coming. I was like, I'm not coming. I didn't even know if I was going to be back from the beach in time. I'm like,
right.
It's not like you have your own car.
I have that problem too. I don't know if I'm going to be back from the beach too.
Yeah. I just realized, you know what? I'm interrupting your podcast. I'm so sorry. But I was just realizing that, like, I am a vacation crazy person at this point. I just been vacationing. I was in St. Lucia. Now I was in Florida. Now I'm in the Bahamas. I'm like, what, really? It's crazy.
Brooke said, hey, V.
Hey, Brooke. I can't see anybody's anything.
Right.
So what are we talking about? Hey, Nikki. Hi,
We're talking about the girl who got burned on the train. They set her on fire in the train. So Yeah, it's great. And I'm like, I am not. What are you doing with your phone? You're making me dizzy.
I'm trying to
I'm,
do it. I'm not in. I'm trying to make myself
I'm like this.
centered.
I'm like, it must
Am
be
I in?
because
This
she's on
is
a ship.
great.
Let's everybody pretend like we're on the ship with her.
Yes.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Yeah, we're just talking about this girl who the train. I'm not riding the train. Point blank. Period. Like listening to the CBS this morning and listening to the news about how this girl got burned on the This guy set her on fire on the train. I'm like
Because he has
congestion, but they're
issues.
charging us congestion
We
prices.
don't. They haven't talked about his mental issues or anything yet.
Mm.
But he has to have mental issues because he just sat down and watched it happen after he flamed.
And claimed he didn't remember doing it,
Ay,
but
ay,
they
ay.
have him on video.
He's like, oh, that's me. Yeah, so that's that. That was my pause. I think, and like Don was saying, bring the guardian angels back.
Take the train. It's safe in the
I
daytime.
know you lying, Sean. Sean, I know you lying because it is not. No, man. I told. Ding dong. I haven't. Oh, I'm good. Yeah, and I was thinking about ding dong. No, sir. We're not taking the train. You know what? You take the train, Sean. You take the train. I'll be right behind you. I got your back. Way back.
I don't remember the last time I took the train. I'm like, the train? I don't know.
I mean, daytime. I don't know. That was
Didn't this happen
nighttime.
No, it happened at night. It happened.
Last stop.
When did this happen? It was daytime. I think it was nighttime. I don't remember.
I thought it was nighttime last stop.
It was nighttime. Oh,
I
because it
don't
was
know.
last
I
stop.
could be wrong.
Still, well, last stop. Look, I don't know. I'm just saying.
He said never that.
I'm good. But you want me, a feeble little frail female, to take the train? Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Hell no. I didn't take the train. I've been driving since I was 14 years old.
Early morning hours, she said.
See,
That's early morning, meaning like
2 o'clock in the morning.
Before.
Yeah.
And see, with this congestion pricing, I would have to leave my house at 4:30 in the morning to get to work. No, sir, no, ma'am. No, sir, no, ma'am. I'm just letting you know. I'm too pretty. I'm too pretty for this. Once Trump sent them all back.
This is for.
Okay. But he's gonna get it messed up because he doesn't know which one is which. It doesn't specify. It could be it could be around 4 or 5 in the morning.
Right, but that's early morning time. That's not heavy commute window.
No, ma'am. I'm not doing it. Not happening. The man said he was drunk and was sorry.
But how are you going to set somebody on fire? Even if you're drunk, you have to know what you're doing.
He had a lighter. He must have used his alcohol and a lighter.
Yeah, because he had to put some kind of.
His alcohol is an accelerant.
Yes.
Okay.
But he had
poured the alcohol on her, and then
you know how V can't watch horror movies and people be hitting people. Oh, I can't watch this. I can't, and it's just a fight. It's just a fight. Can you imagine seeing this? Like no, and this is where he literally was. Oh, that's me. Yes, that's what I'm saying. He literally said, "Oh, that's me fanning the flame. Oh, that's me." I'm like
confused.
So
he was 4 to 5 a.m.
This sounds like a Batman kind of movie. Like the Joker sitting there, or the Riddler, like
he blacked out. He thinks he blacked out.
It doesn't
No,
really
he
say.
said, I just don't remember. That's crazy.
So there were people on the train?
No, there couldn't have been people watching someone on fire.
Well, it's like 1
My
or 2
people
o'clock
are
in the
going to
morning.
get deported. Why
So,
he got to be
Oh,
Guatemalan? He's Guatemalan. What the? I tell you, and you know what? People are like, well, Puerto Rico. He was talking about Puerto Ricans, not me. I'm like, do you really think they can tell the difference? Be like, you're Guatemalan, you're Mexican, you're Dominican, y'all all gone.
there were
Don't worry.
people. Oh no.
I'll get your passport and bring you back. Don't worry. In fact, mail me your passport today. So when you get kicked out,
He's undocumented.
oh,
But there were
Jesus
people on the
Christ.
train. Oh my goodness. So she was
There
just
were
selected.
people.
So she was just selected.
well, maybe she
Oh,
had her eyes closed, because
Yes,
people
she
fall
was
asleep on the
sleeping.
train.
She
Yeah,
was
that's it.
sleeping.
So that's why he chose her.
oh. Oh, right. And he snuck back in. Yeah, he was deported and just snuck back in. Oh, that's why there were so many
There
people
were
with
many
video.
people with video, but
Sorry.
people, you did not put down your phone to help her. Oh, this
I
is
guess
sick. Ronisha, this is sick. I'm sorry. This is sick. Can you
So-
watch someone burn? You're sitting
But
there
what do you-
watching someone burn with your phone? No. But you know what? I think Nikki would be like, leave it alone.
no.
Every time I get ready to get
No,
feisty on someone, I'm like, Nikki. Nikki's like,
No.
"Leave it
This is
alone, mind
different.
your
I don't
business."
know if this one would fall into that category. You want to look at something that's happening that seems off and go get yourself involved.
Yes.
This is you're sitting there, and
I'm
I
just
don't
gonna
know if I
snitch.
couldn't take off
I
a
saw
hat,
this
pop
man
something to see
yelling
if
at
I
this
could
woman, and I
stop it
was
up.
like, he was like shaking her, and I was like,
But you would have had to
and
go
Nikki was
over
like,
and get
shut
involved.
your mouth.
You would be going over to get involved. That just
Nikki
feels
was
different.
like, shut your
Wait.
mouth.
Wait, listen. I'm on the ship today, and there's a lot of people who are from the Philippines who work on the ship. So this lady says to one of them, "Oh, is that your sister?" Because they're working on the ship together. But she's like, "No." She's like, "Where are you from?" The lady says, "I'm from the Philippines." And she says to the other girl, "Well, where are you from?" She said, "I'm from the Philippines." She goes, "Isn't that funny how all y'all look like alike?" I was like this, "Oh my God. I can't believe she said that to the people." And the girl
Mhm.
goes, "I don't think we look alike, miss. I don't think we look alike." I was like, I was like,
Yep.
"Well, I was like, what?" She's like, I felt so bad. I was like, what? You can't say that. But she just already said it. I was like, wow. Okay.
Well, we're
That's
gonna
how
have
it
to take
works.
our commercial break because we didn't take it. But that
Oh.
was my pause for the day. I'm just saying.
I'm
It's
just saying.
crazy. Crazy.
Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your girl, Chrissy, here to let you know that the Evening Rush Network now has an app. Yes, an app, you guys, so you can stay connected on the go and watch all your favorite podcast shows. You can download the app at Google Play Store or Apple iTunes. So spread the word. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Also, if you're looking to start a podcast and really don't know how, well, hit us up at the Evening Rush Network at gmail.com and inquire about time slots, pricings, and everything you may need to get started. We got you. Join the winning team, the Evening Rush Network. And also, download that app. What are you waiting for? Get to it.
Hello, everybody. We're back. This is relationship-ish. You know what it is. Thursday night. So we're here. Vi's on vacation. And we have our special guest, Nikki. I want to thank y'all all for chiming in on the whatever this is, the text.
The chat. For chatting with us.
And download that app. We're here and I'm making it. We're doing it. Sean wants to know if you're on Royal. I don't know where she is. I don't know who she
No,
took.
I'm
Well, no, she's on
MSC
NWC or no something.
MSC Cruises.
Whatever.
At least from
I'm not
Brooklyn.
on this excursion, so I really don't care. I'm just saying. I'm the
Okay.
jealousy. Maybe I should wear green.
Maybe.
So anyway, you know, every New Year's Eve, we have a resolution. We try to make resolutions. Like this year, I'm only going to drink on Friday. This year, I'm going to lose 90 pounds. I think the only one who can lose and keep to their resolution is that woman, V. The rest of us are like, nope, I can't keep I cannot keep a resolution. I think I make it in the next 2 seconds, I'll break it. But did you know that resolutions were made like 4,000 years ago?
Nope.
They came to be in the city of Babylon 4,000 years ago. Like, how can they get better? So I was like, what? Resolutions have been around that long? And they've been around, so they've been broken. Just that long. Only 9% of Americans keep their resolution.
Well,
That's
Friday
crazy.
actually called something. I was looking up because I can't look it up. I had it on my computer, but I don't
Quitter's
have my.
Day.
What is it called?
The Quitter's Day.
Oh yeah, Friday's Quitters Day. Because
Yep.
everybody already quits whatever they said they were going to do. They give up on Friday. But we're not going to quit this Friday. We're not going to quit.
No.
Did you have a resolution, Nikki?
Well, I'm just trying to be consistent with some of the like behaviors and habits that I started in 2024. So I'm just trying to make sure I started them in the middle of the year. So now I'm trying to make them bigger commitment.
Twice a day. You fool. So I say he's a wait. This is how you pretend. This is how you drink wine and pretend like you're not.
Oh my goodness.
So if you
are participating in dry January then?
No. There is no dry January for me.
I'm on a ship. I can't do dry January on the ship. I can't do it on the ship.
I think I'm gonna try to be like Nikki though. Seriously, like my resolution. No, I'm not. My resolution is to say no more times for the betterment of me, because I will complain my behind off. But if someone asks me to do something, I'm like, I'm not doing that. All right, where are you going? Such and such asked me to do such and such. I'm going. Be like, didn't you just say you're not going? Yeah, but you know how I am. I'm gonna do it. So I have to learn this time to say no. And so I made a whole sheet.
And is your boundaries? Are you trying to, because you all had an episode where you talked about the boundaries. Are you?
I'm setting boundaries, but I have, and it's based on tonight's show. We're going to go through it, but I have it and it's measurable. I have it and I made it measurable so that I'm learning to say no.
Or how many do you have? I'm confused.
It's just one. I'm learning to say no to benefit me and or my son.
Okay.
That's my resolution. Learning to say no to benefit myself. So if I'm already home and V doesn't want to go to the hospital, even though she's dying of an asthma attack, I'm going to say no this time. I'm going to say no, and she's just going to be by herself.
I'm not going to die, so it'll be okay.
Wait.
She's drinking her wine.
My resolution is to focus on my mental health.
Okay.
All right. I'm participating while not really participating in dry January. Girl, bye. Girl,
No,
bye.
I
Bye.
mean, I feel like for my similar to what were saying, my resolutions, I try to not make them so broad that I don't have a way to kind of look at it and see what I'm, doing. So I am trying to say I'm going to 2 times a week have a structured exercise of some sort. Um,
Mhm.
and then similar to your no, I'm actually trying to take the spirit of saying yes to more things, only
Mhm.
because I feel like sometimes I, might miss out on an opportunity or don't kind of see the possibility of doing something. And I want to push myself a little bit more outside my comfort zone. So it is, that's what I'm gonna, focus
Okay.
on.
So, you know what? It's okay. We're going to have 10 we're going to, well, 8. We're going to have 8 strategies right now, right here, to help you stick to your resolution for this year. We're going to make it happen, people. We're going to make it
I'm
Okay.
losing
happen.
you guys. I don't think I'm gonna-
It's okay because
I
we know
might lose
you're
you
on
because
the
I feel like
ship
I'm
on
losing
your
you.
excursion. Well, it was great that you popped
Yes, so
in
good
on
to
your
see you.
vacay.
Oh, okay. Well, I
We'll
hope you
see
keep
you
your
soon.
resolution. Yeah, because you keep freezing on me, so I think I'm about to lose you.
Oh, you're
But
Oh,
moving.
all right,
yeah, that's
guys.
what happens when your ship is moving.
She's
All
on her
right.
excursion.
Bye bye.
Enjoy.
I'll still try to tune in, but I'll be out.
Okay.
All right. Bye bye.
So we're going to give you 8 strategies. Sorry, 8 strategies so
You
you know
skipped
how to
it.
stick to your New Year's resolution because that's an important part. 8 ways that you're going to stick to your resolution. Number 1, we're going to set motivating goals. Nikki, tell me about a motivating goal.
Something that means something to you personally. So that's why it's, because sometimes we just say these big picture things. I'm going to be healthy. How is that motivating? How are you going to be healthy? So that, why does that matter to you?
I
So
didn't
I
think
think
about
that
that.
that's
How you're going to be healthy. Okay. How am I going to be healthy? How are you going to be mentally healthy? How am I going to be so learning to say no to benefit myself, I got to figure out how I'm going to do that. Okay. So you're setting a motivating goal to do what? To lose weight or just to be healthy?
no, I'm not. It's not about the losing of weight. It's about a healthy lifestyle and the movement and commitment to movement. But if it's so broad and I just say commitment to movement, that's not specific enough for me. So that's why I'm breaking it down to say 2 times a week, more structured exercise, not
But
just
that's
walk.
the motivating. The motivating part was
No, the
just
motivating is that it's personal. It's personal. It
personal.
means
Okay,
something to
so Iris
you.
said her personal thing is to keep the therapy. My personal is to say more times to benefit myself. That's motivating. That's
Excites
motivating.
you. Yeah, it excites
Because
you.
then it excites me so I
That's
could do
why you'll
more
stick
for
to it.
myself.
Mhm.
Okay. Break it down. Number 2.
Be specific. Your
So,
favorite. Smart.
yeah, I gotta zoom in, and sometimes I zoom in too much. You zoom out and zoom in, and you're like, huh, all the time. So it has to be so it's not vague. You want to be able to achieve it and commit to it. Like if I was like, oh, I just want to better me, that's too broad. But I said specifically, and I sat and I thought about this. I want to learn how to say no to
Mhm.
benefit me and or my son. See, I don't know about this and or my son. That might be too broad, because then I can see anything and everything because he is spoiled. Like Dominicans, you say ñoño. I've created a ñoño, and it's okay. I know that I've created this ñoño. He is very spoiled. And I love it. I just love that he's spoiled. So I might be doing everything because I'm adding in my son. I don't know. I might have to make it more specific. What do you
Refine a little
think?
bit more. I don't know if you need to at this point.
Okay.
Because you're
All right.
still being specific, even though just saying no, you haven't said what you're trying to say no to.
But I say yes to everything. I think I'm going to say yes for everything for him. He's going to be like, Mommy. I'm going to be like, no.
But you didn't say it was
Okay.
no for him. You said it was
No for, you're right.
for the betterment.
Remind me of my
Right.
goal. No
So it
to
could
benefit me.
right.
Okay. You're doing the next one?
Oh, I am?
Okay. Co-host.
Keep it manageable. That's not nice. Keep it manageable. Sometimes we make them so big and lofty that
Mhm.
there's no way that we can accomplish it. So saying something like, I'm going to lose 50 pounds, or I'm going to make, $5,000 or something, you have to.
That's other goal. I was thinking about, like, I need to save more money. Like, between Christmas, like, seriously, it was Christmas, my anniversary, then it was New Year's, then it was his birthday, and then christening. All I heard was cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. So I need to save some money. So maybe I need to go back in my resolution and add money goals.
But you don't have to have just one. I mean, it doesn't have to be just one.
No.
You could, have.
Is it manageable? I wonder how many people out there, how many resolutions do you have? People out there, anybody? How many resolutions are you looking at for this new year? How many resolutions? I'm just saying. How many is too much to keep it manageable? There has to be an app for that. I bet there's an app for that.
Yeah, I mean, there's apps for everything.
I know. I wonder. We're going to look it up. An app to manage your resolution.
Or I don't know if it would be resolutions or more habits.
Oh. You can have small goals that help you with a bigger goal. And you know what? Iris, that's number 4. Number 4 is break big goals up into smaller goals so you can be like, beep, 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 and make it. Because if you take smaller steps, then it doesn't feel so heavy and it feels overwhelming. Because I get overwhelmed easily. Like, I'm just like, stop. Let's think. What are we doing here? And so if we keep on making smaller goals, then I think, like, each time you'll be like, I'm successful. Okay, let me move on. I'm successful in this little step and move on. So it builds your confidence and it builds your resilience, because when you take these smaller steps, and you're successful, you're like, oh yeah, and celebrate yourself. Don't just be like, oh, these are smaller goals. Celebrate yourself to know and give yourself those props. Like, I did that. So you can be motivated to go to the next goal. And so that's why I started my goal real simple. I'm going to do it only 40% of the time right now to say no. So as many people ask me, I have to say no at least 40% of the time in a week.
That's how you're measuring it.
That's it. That's it. Just 40 days. Just 40%. Because I think seeing 100% of saying no, that's not going to work.
No.
Oprah says 30 days to build a good habit. That's a lie. I can't do it because I was going to the gym for 30 days. I went to the gym for almost a half a year and then it just broke down.
Yeah, but it wasn't just what was the reason
30 days saying no to things. You're right. 30 days. Let's try it.
You could try it and see if that's something.
No. So
No.
bill collectors, you want my money? No.
Oh, no. That's not how. Let's that's a perfect
Insurance
meeting.
people? No. Okay, no.
No,
No?
the next one is writing down your goals. Number 5. Let's go to number 5. Let's write down your goals.
Did you see her cut me off? I think she's taking lessons from V because she just went done. Next.
No, because you were
This
going
is
in a
relationship-ish with
This is
special guest Nikki. I'm Cash.
you
And
are
V's
Cat.
not here.
But they say that when you write the goal down, it's a couple of things that does. First, it's a visual reminder. So it gives you a chance.
Put it around your house.
Put it around. Some people make it as a backdrop, on their phone, so that it's like a screensaver, just as a way to kind of see it. So that's something. But then the other thing that
way,
writing down the goals is also a way for you to remember them, because sometimes you say, "Oh, I thought my resolution was this," and then that even wasn't what it was. So that kind of helps you stay on track by writing it down.
That's right. Okay. So that brings us to number 6. And that's like create a routine. So like if you're thinking about it, it's like, this is what I'm going to do today. This is what I'm going to do in a week. This is where, and it just like, this is on Thursday, I do this, and then I do that. On Thursday, I do this, and I do that. So if you set the routine, then it becomes a habit, and so it just becomes part of who you are and what you're doing. So I kind of like that, because I think going to Catholic school, I think I had routines that I think it paid off, because after I left it, I think I went wayward.
Oh my goodness.
I did. No, seriously, the routine of wearing a uniform and knowing that you can choose blue or white shirt. Okay. Your skirt is already picked out, and you can only choose
that was less stress?
a sweater or a vest. Girl, how easy is it to dress in the morning? Right now, I have no routine. I started picking out my clothes at night, and that was easy. Just jump into your clothes in
and
the
that's
morning.
another thing that they say for some of the things, like going to the gym or certain things. They're like, put out the clothes, so that's the first thing you see in the morning. You are a person who goes to the gym, so it helps you.
Oh, you're saying put out your gym clothes at night. So in the morning you see it and like, that is interesting. So I have to get like red clothes so I can be like, I am a person who says no.
Maybe, I don't know.
You can sleep in. I tried that, putting out my clothes. I changed my mind every time.
It works for some, not for all.
Well,
but then that goes back to, what were you going to the gym for?
But you know what? You've now created a routine, though. You put your clothes at the same place, and then you look at them and say, I'm going to sleep in. So maybe
so that's the new routine.
That's the new routine. So maybe you put it on like your door handle, so the new routine is, this is what I have to put on. As soon as you touch the door handle, like put it on, and then maybe you'll go to the gym. That's the routine. I don't know. I'm just saying, because what I was thinking, what originally was like, I would get $100 bills from the bank, and that would be the only money that I can spend for the week. I would take out 150, and that's the only money, no matter what. My lunch, my coffee, my whatever. That was the only money that I could spend during the week. And that really worked for me for like a while, because then it's like, I like at the end of the week, if I had $20, I would put it in like, the little whatever,
a jar or envelope,
little jar. And so that was actually helping me. But I don't know why why I got out of a routine. I'm not going to say the name, but it starts with a S and ends in an S in the morning. They put crack in there. I cannot not go to the bucks. I'm just addicted to
What
the
was that? That
bucks.
looks like a rhombus.
This is a star. That's a
That's a
star.
star?
That's a star. Nikki's
Okay,
trying to
on that
clown
note,
me. She said,
regular-
"What is that? A rhombus, ma'am?
Number 7.
Ma'am." And Ronisha's agreeing with you.
Regularly review your progress. So if you're trying to stay motivated and maybe even give yourself a chance to course correct, tweak kind of, what your goal is and what your resolution is so that it sets you up to stick to it and be committed to it. So I think that that's important.
And it's just like a reflection time. It's like, what did I do and what was I successful at? So you can congratulate yourself. And I think that's important in whatever you plan to do, is to have this reflection, because some people are like, oh, I didn't drink at all. And then you like, except when I went to the bar for the baby shower. And then that one time I was upset and I went to sleep drinking wine, but that's it. That's all. But then I had to open the bottle, so I drank the whole bottle. And you're like, so you didn't stop drinking at all for dry January. And you're like, well, those are exceptions. Put that work in and put that in there. I'm just letting you know. And number 8, stay flexible.
Mm-hmm.
Adjust your goals as needed. Look, I mean, if you said that you wanted to save $100 a week and you realize that congestion pricing is
now that you can't take now that you can't take public transportation.
Can't take public transportation. Maybe you need to adjust your goal. You're going to save $10 because
10 more, $40.
That's $10 more dollars than what you had. I'm just saying. So stay flexible and celebrate your wins. So that's like the biggest thing in there. Stay flexible. If you need to adjust it up, maybe you were doing great and you're like, this is too easy. I think instead of doing 30 minutes at the gym, I can now do 40. Push yourself, stay flexible to adjust up and down and congratulate the wins that you have. And don't beat yourself to be like, I said I was going to be 30, but I only did 25.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'm not going to be upset if I'm setting my goal at 40% and I only hit 20%. I'm going to celebrate, because at the end of the day, that's being mindful. You're being mindful about what you want, and setting that goal and keeping that in sight will help you. Like me and V's goal this year, we're gonna box it out. We're gonna make our fourth season. That's what we're gonna do, because we're already on our second season, people.
Wow.
I'm just saying, we're already on our second season, so we're gonna make our fourth season. That's all I'm saying. We have our shows, we're pulling them down. We're gonna have a fourth season, relationship-ish.
Yes.
And if you did not share, follow,
reminder,
make sure you share and follow relationship-ish. We're on TikTok. We're on Facebook. We are on YouTube. Okay. We are everywhere. So make sure you download the Evening Rush app. Make sure you share. And I'm just saying, I just had to plug that in. But anyway, stay flexible with your goal. Like 4 seasons, we might say that we're not going to say. We're not going to say.
You're in the middle of season
4 seasons done. What happened?
Nothing.
We're making 4 seasons. That's all I'm saying. Thursday, relationship-ish.
Okay.
That's the relationship-ish goal. Cash's goal is learning to say no. I just, you know what? Maybe I should say no to gold.
No to
Because when I go
goals.
to the city, yeah, when I go to the city, I can't help myself.
Oh, no to gold.
Yeah, and if I go with V, we're done. We're done. Like
But
this is not my fault.
that's not generic. That's no.
It's not my fault. I'm just gonna say it's not my fault. That's not motivating. But what do you mean? Say
No,
no
I
to
just,
gold.
if that's how that works for you.
Congestion price and oh yeah, because I can't drive down there and I can't take the
Right.
train.
That's a good point.
Iris, you're right. You this time you're definitely right because congestion pricing, and then I can't take the train. This is a good. I'll keep you around, and like remind your friends. Yes, thank you very
Share. Yeah.
kindly. Yeah, thank you for sharing. So let's go back down to how can you keep your resolution, the 8 best ways to keep your resolution. We're going to run them down. Number 1, motivating goals. Set things that are personal to you so it excites you, not, excites you, not anybody else. Motivating. Number 2, be specific. Don't be vague. Hone in, zoom in your lens so that you know exactly what it is, how it is, and measurable goals. Number 3, keep it manageable. If you said that you're going to save world hunger,
A little too broad.
maybe if you just say
Pick an
every day
organization
you're going to make sure you feed one person that you see, that's manageable. Number 4, break big goals into smaller goals. So you say that overall you want to better you. How do you want to better you? Well, you want to exercise, you want to save money, you want more mental health, you whatever it is personal to you that motivates you, break it into a smaller chunk. Instead of you're going to save $30,000 in a year, break it down into this quarter, I plan to save $2,000. Number 5,
Write
right?
down your goals so that you can see them. And that could be digitally through your phone. You could do Post-its, just anything to remind you of what you want to commit to. Number 6, create a routine. So you can do something daily, you can do something weekly, find a way to, set it up so you can be successful. Number 7, regularly review your progress. So you've got to have room to maybe change what you're doing, celebrate what you're doing. And so taking that time to pause and reflect and check in to see how it's going is important to help you stay committed to the goal that you set. And number 8, our favorite, stay flexible. Stay flexible, be nimble and agile so that you can be resilient in your effort to achieve your resolutions.
Is there anything out of this thing that you're like to stick to your goal that you're like, that's a great idea, or it makes you like, pause on that?
I think create a routine. Because even though I feel like I, write it down, I was thinking, but the routine part, sometimes I forget about that, step. It's like looking at it to say, is this something I could do daily? Or is this something I could do weekly? Or is there something I'm already doing that I could add it to so that it helps me, accomplish it? So that one, I think I can, I was sort of reflecting on. What about for you?
I was thinking where you said put it on your screensaver on your phone or like on your computer, because sometimes you forget this resolution, just like you said, like people like 9% stick to their resolution.
Mhm.
Why? I think you forget. Like you're like, oh, I'm supposed to do this thing. I'm supposed to do this thing. What was I supposed to do again? I swear to goodness gracious, I cannot remember half the time what I'm supposed to be doing. So to actually have a plan and set it through and to have something on my phone to be like, say no, or like save money, or whatever it is, because I'm like working through several trying to make plans for it. But to have that reminder right there on your screensaver,
Can help.
that I think was the biggest like aha for me tonight. It's like, damn it, we use our phone every 2 seconds, looking up something, doing something. Why not have it on your phone to remind you? That is like the best. Seriously, that was the aha. Like if you want to remember something, having it on your
Right, you always.
screensaver, because you're looking at your phone. Like, have you ever walked out and been like, oh yeah, I forgot my phone. Let me keep going. No, you
Go
will
back.
go back 90 miles to be like, I forgot my phone, damn it. Let me go back, and you out of breath, you're late, you're a whole hour late. You don't care. You're like, I forgot my phone and I had to go back home. And I've actually done that for work. I'm like, I'm late because I had to go back and get my phone. Um, I think that was a genius. That like right there was my aha. And like, I'm loving it. I'm loving that. That I love that idea. So that is my reflection and my
Okay.
surprise. Mm.
Mm.
So I'm gonna say this is an awesome show. I appreciate you, Nikki, being my special guest for today, since V is on her excursion.
Excursion. But she did do pop in.
She did pop in. And I'm going to thank her for popping in. I'm going to thank all our guests in our chat room for popping in, commenting, loving it. Don't forget to follow us, love us, support us. Tell a friend to tell your aunt, to tell your uncle that we're here on Thursday night, every Thursday night, right here on Relationship Ish on the Evening Rush Network. Did I thank Nikki? Did I thank
Yes,
you?
yes. I have been thanked. I have been thanked.
You have been thanked. Ooh. Next week, we're going to talk about something important. I don't know because V did not tell me.
Hey, it's a mystery.
It's a mystery on what we're going to talk about.
But it'll be
next
good.
week. But before I go, I want to say happily heavenly birthday to my mommy because today is her birthday. January 9th is my mommy's birthday. And if I sound stuffed up, it's because I was bawling because we kept the Christmas tree up for January 9th, my mom's birthday, because that's what she always did.
A tradition.
So I have to say happy birthday to my mommy. I'm always going to say mommy. I don't care if I'm like 90 years old. I'm going to be like, my mom is said. But don't forget to download that app. Don't forget to tune in next week because V has something exciting, especially from her trip. I bet it's going to be something scandalous about trips.
Maybe.
Thank you. And I want to thank our producer tonight, Rainbow. Taste the Rainbow Skittles. I'm so crazy. You all have a great night, a great weekend. We'll see you next week. Bye, guys.
Night.